Hey pessoal, sempre dizendo do máximo visual. Hoje iremos reagir a Escanor by Lucas A.R.T. and Gabriel Rodrigues. A lot of people recommended to me that since I really loved the Hashirama rap that they did, that I would love Escanor as well. So I'm already excited. Let's get into it.
Orgulhoso e Escanor por tudo que eu conquistei, tudo aquilo que eu passei. Só eu sei, orgulhoso e Escanor. A escuridão enfrentei, mas que o sol hoje eu brilhei como rei. Cuspindo fogo, mano, I am the sun. Dono do jogo, mano, I am the one. Por ter superado a dor, por lutar com o vencedor, por salvar quem me salvou. Eu sou orgulhoso e Escanor.
22 anos atrás.
Before Gabriel Rodrigues even starts rapping, I love the chorus. I love how it gets you in the mood to be excited. And I love how they talk about how being proud of overcoming darkness. I feel like that is a very great thing to be proud of. And I feel like a lot of us need to learn. Even if you are going through something right now, you should always be proud of yourself for overcoming the challenges you faced before. So I love that lesson in the chorus, and I'm excited.
Eu sou orgulhoso e Escanor.
22 anos atrás anjo desceu do céu, falou pra minha mãe que ela tava grávida de moleque que veio pra esse mundo pra passar mensagem. Seu nome é Gabriel e o pai da criança é o Deus do rap. Não sou divino, também sou pecador. As serpentes estão entrando no ET. Essa maçã foi meu Deus que criou. Eu mordei e morrer, eu sei que vocês querem. Cansei de viver na ilusão, como Lucas A.R.T. disse. Isso é real, não é ficção. Eu não conheço meus limites.
Gabriel Rodrigues has started with an intensity that I've actually never heard from him before. I love how he starts with talking about the birth of Jesus, talking about how the angel descended and told his mother that his son was born for greatness. I think that is such an amazing way to start it, as well as I love all the other biblical references that he mentions. And so perfect because, you know, Angel Gabriel, I believe, was the angel who told Mary about giving birth to Jesus. I believe that's correct, but please correct me if I'm wrong. But I love how it starts off with Gabriel Rodrigues talking about how he was born for greatness, and he's absolutely correct. He has done some incredible things. And yeah, okay. I love this energy already.
Como Lucas A.R.T. disse, isso é real, não é ficção. Eu não conheço meus limites. Eu quero uma marca de roupa, irmão. Eu quero minhas letras escritas no chão. Eu lutei tanto por esse poder que apareceu em minha marca da maldição. Estou esculpindo sentimentos que eles não desejam ouvir. Estou cuspindo sentimentos só pra eu parar de sentir. Me alimento do seu medo e das coisas que vivi. Acontece que essa merda é difícil de digerir. Qual será a nossa punição? Já que somos o fruto da destruição.
Interesting. Very interesting. I love how talking about how he feeds off fear and the fears of his own, but then eventually that came off, or it was hard to take in. It was hard to accept that. That's very interesting. And always said that I really want to learn more about Gabriel Rodrigues as a person. And I love that I get to learn about him because I get to hear more of his story, and I want to see how his story influences his writing. And with the next line, I already know we're going to learn some pretty interesting things about him.
A nossa punição, já que somos o fruto da destruição. Eu admito que não fiz isso usando o coração. Talvez seja por isso que eu viva nessa depressão. Teoria das cores agora faz sentido. Arco-íris ficou branco e preto. Vermelho, sangue tá se derramando. Verde da grana mata mais que tiroteio. Foco na missão, levei pra minha vida leve como vento a informação. E não disse não pra levitação. Tirei os pés do chão, mas tô com o pé no chão. Porque o planeta veio meu amargo, chegou a hora da degustação. Esse preconceito tá enraizado, eu não vou deixar de minha plantação.
Orgulhoso e
Wow. Incredible what Gabriel Rodrigues is talking about how he at first didn't write music with his heart, and that's why he started feeling more depressed. And I can see that when you're not putting your love and passion into doing something, you will slowly start feeling depressed about it. You won't love what you do. And I love how this entire verse was just Gabriel Rodrigues being very open about his vulnerabilities. And this is him learning about essentially what it takes to be successful, especially as a musician. Talking about how even though blood is spilling, it's the green money that does all the killing. And that makes total sense because money does matter. And if you do anything for money, that will cause more harm to you if you do it incorrectly. So I love that part. And I'm very curious to see how this all fits with the whole pride element of the song. Because from my assumption, this seems like this is Gabriel Rodrigues talking about he's proud of overcoming that darkness, that period of time where he wasn't happy and he wasn't proud of his own music. So that's my assumption. But we'll see.
Chegou a hora da degustação. Esse preconceito tá enraizado, eu não vou deixar de levantação. Orgulhoso e Escanor. Por tudo
This
que
chorus,
eu
though.
conquistei, tudo aquilo que eu passei, só eu sei. Orgulhoso e Escanor. A escuridão enfrentei, mas que o sol hoje eu brilhei como rei. Cuspindo fogo, mano, I am the sun. Dono do jogo, mano, I am the world. Por ter superado a dor, por lutar igual vencedor, por salvar quem me salvou, eu sou orgulhoso e Escanor. Dos pecados mais pesados nós somos frutos. É a massa do Éden, com a massa do Eren, na força do Enem. Então fiquem juntos, é questão de tempo pras lágrimas dos que mais sofrem causarem o dilúvio. Construir uma arca, rei todos os mais monstros da terra. Comigo essa arca é o 10 minutos.
Oh. I love how they both start off with a biblical reference when they were starting to rap, and Lucas A.R.T talking about how he built the ark and he brought the most badass person with him. That's so cool. And the ark is 7 minutos. Ooh. That's awesome. I love that. I will never get tired of hearing Lucas A.R.T brag about himself because he deserves every right to brag about himself and about the things he has created. Oh, I'm excited.
Mas sofrem causarem um dilúvio, construir uma arca, rei todos os mais monstros da terra. Comigo essa arca é o 7 minutos. MCs estão muito ocupados tentando provar quem é o rapper no topo dos clãs. Tô muito ocupado trabalhando pra garantir meu futuro amanhã. MCs estão muito ocupados tentando provar quem juntou mais dinheiro nas letras. Tô muito ocupado juntando dinheiro pra aposentar minha família inteira. Não é.
Let's go, Lucas A.R.T. I love how he is just so mature about the way he views music, in the sense of every other artist and musician is too busy comparing themselves to others and comparing each other about how much money they make. But Lucas A.R.T doesn't care about that. He just wants to make money so that he can provide for his family and so that he can retire. And I'm like, that's some adult talk right there. That is some mature lessons that need to be provided.
Quem juntou mais dinheiro nas letras. Muito ocupado juntando dinheiro pra aposentar minha família inteira. Não é só pelas views, mas cada visualização uma alma. E não é só a receita que milhões de views um dia se converta em milhões de vidas salvas. Libertando da jaula como...
I'm sorry for pausing a lot, but Lucas A.R.T is talking about some of the most important things when it comes to making music and making art. He's talking about how every view doesn't mean, or it doesn't just mean how much revenue you're going to make from the video. Every view means that you have saved someone. And that is amazing. And it ties back to the chorus, how he's proud of saving people who have saved him. And that's amazing. I love that. And the fact that he recognizes how much how important his music is to his fans, that's incredible.
Receita que milhões de views um dia se converta em milhões de vidas salvas. Libertando da jaula, como Naruto e Kyuubi. Você é o deus do seu próprio mundo, então que você se ajude. Distante como Rick Sanchez, tive 20 chances que não vivi antes. Quero que se dane, zango de enxame pro ringue me chame, bato igual Zidane. Tô rimando pra muda como a cena, enxergar o que eu digo no mundo onde você canta fingindo que é um anime e é feio, mas fingir que é do crime é bonito. Seja trap ou rap ou nerd, quem domina o game. Foda-se o hype e as beats pra prosseguir, tem que ter proceder. Eu faço o que vai perceber, cortex cerebral ou proceder. Vai ter que comer muito arroz e feijão pra teu peso físico e lírico no caso.
Oh, Lucas A.R.T is so cool. I love him. I love how he even talks about how the community is looked down upon by mainstream music. And it doesn't make sense because these artists are, even though they are rapping about anime or they're comparing themselves to anime characters, the mainstream media and society in general sees them as children or they see them as a joke. But then mainstream music also praises artists and musicians who pretend that they know about crime or that they have gone through very serious issues. And I love how he addresses that. And then on top of that, he talks about how despite all the people hating him and criticizing his music, he still stands on the top. And you will never match the weight and the power of 7 minutos. That is incredible.
Pra o proceder, vai ter que comer muito arroz e feijão pra teu peso físico e lírico no caso RT. Orgulhoso, meu bonde vitorioso. Mais importante do que ir pro topo é colocar os outros no topo. Isso que quer ser eu sou. E levar pro torto pra pagar de diferente. Mas sabedoria ensina pra gente que chove fazemos pelos outros dura pra sempre. Estou no corre de lançar os 30 só por ano. Nós tá no corre de lançar os 30 só por mês. Porque no 7, 24 por 7, nós estamos trampando umas 6 vezes mais que o dobro de todos vocês.
Wow, what a way to end the song. I love how, even though this song was meant to be a song talking about 7 minutos, I love how Lucas A.R.T was still able to talk about the community. And I love how he talks about how it's not just important to be at the top, but it's important to bring your community up with you. And that is some beautiful lesson right there. Because we are all focused too much on ourselves. And focusing on yourself is good. You should always put yourself first. But another important thing to do is that when you reach the top, you need to also bring your community up with you, because these people not only look up to you, but you're also in their shoes. There are so many artists who are struggling, and Lucas A.R.T and Gabriel Rodrigues know that feeling. So in order to make sure that the community stays alive even after you're gone, you need to bring up your community with you so that they continue to dominate and so they continue to inspire new and potentially amazing artists. Oh my God. So many beautiful lessons just within this rap. And I feel like everyone was correct once again. I love this one. I love how this song was just amazing. It was more than 7 Minutos bragging about themselves. This was a song purely to inspire the next generation of geek rap. And that's phenomenal. But let me know what you all thought about the song in the comment section down below. And let me know what else I should be reacting to. Until then, obrigado por assistir. Sempre ordinary. Howdy.